G'day guys, StevieTheAussie here, signing in for the next portion of my Let's Play for BioShock. So guess what happened to the commentary file for this episode? It got corrupted, meaning I'm doing this episode in post-commentary. We just got an achievement, completed welcome. The player successfully completed the Welcome to Rapture level, which is essentially a tutorial level. So yeah, this is in post-commentary. So we just got away from Andrew Ryan's splicers.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
So now we're here in the Medical Pavilion, and we got a new goal. Use emergency access route. That's our way out of here. And of course, we're just going to be able to walk right up and get out of here. You know, they created this whole level, but of course we're going to be able to just walk right out. You know, this level doesn't mean anything. They just created a whole level for the fun of it. We sure do. Okay, so these are vending machines. There's a total of 13 different types of vending machines in BioShock. Only 11 of them can be used, though. This is the Circus of Values vending machine. These contain a bunch of different items, such as the first aid kit, the Eve hypos, as well as different types of ammo. These can be hacked to yield lower prices and give you more items. So what we can see here, if we hack it, we get more items. Prices of the Circus of Values vending machines will actually get higher and higher as the game goes on. So you can see there's really low prices now. Later on there'll be much more. So this thing trapped in the door here is a security bot, which is essentially an enforcer of Rapture. These are owned by Andrew Ryan. If you set off an alarm, basically what will happen is an infinite amount of these things will come and attack you in two bot increments. Okay, so this is hacking. You can see the difficulty of the hack right here. So this is in a green level. Basically, how the hacking game works is you have to make a complete line of pipes from the entrance pipe, which is on the left there, to the exit pipe, which is on the bottom, indicated by the arrow. So yeah, you just need to basically make a whole line of pipes from the entrance to the exit. This version is pretty easy, but later on it'll get much more difficult. And I like how I go all the way up to the top to grab the exact same elbow piece that I already had. So hack the security bots will become your allies. Hack the security bot. The player successfully hacked the security bot. Wow. Okay, so the security bots come in 3 different forms. So you can see it's giving off a green light. So the light actually indicates what mood it is in relation to the player. So a red light means that it's an enemy, so it's either been released by a security bot, a security camera, or is owned by a splicer. Yellow means that it's been released by a hacked security camera, and green means that it's our ally. The advantages of having a security bot is that it can not only increases your firepower, but it can also provide distraction for your enemies. So you can attack your enemy while they attack your security bot. You can only have a total of 2 at any one time. And I don't know how that didn't just kill him. He was electrified, and I hit him with the wrench. That should have killed him. I mean, I know it's not an guaranteed instant kill, but still, we're only early into the game. I mean, come on. Okay, so that's the door. That's the door we need to go through. I think it was. Grab the pistol rounds. And we just gotta look around a little bit. I'm scared. And I'll tell you something else that we're going to do in this episode. We're going to miss 3 audio diaries. 3 audio diaries. Can you believe that? 3 audio diaries.
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect him to hand it to you out of the milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
So yeah, new goal, get the key from Steinman. And we just got our second range weapon, the machine gun. The machine gun has a heavy recoil and low accuracy, but it also has a high rate of fire. It's effective against either fast-moving enemies or multiple groups of enemies. It's pretty easy to use, but it does use ammo up pretty quickly. So yeah, basically the entire goal here in the Medical Pavilion is to get the key from Dr. Steinman so we can use the emergency access. And see that desk right there? Did you see that desk? That's where I forget my first audio diary. I mean, this splicer right here. She completely distracts me, and I don't think to go back into the room and grab the audio diary. Nope, just run out, kill her, and then I get attacked again and again. And seriously, I don't know where all these splicers are coming from. But yeah, I missed 3 audio diaries in this episode. I'll pick up 2 out of 3 of them in the next episode, though, and I promise the 3rd one we'll grab before the end of the Medical Pavilion. Released today.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
I wonder why. We'll find out more about Diane McClintock later on. See, did you guys notice that the hack option was there, but it wasn't there the first time we used it? Did you notice that? I noticed that. So there's a couple of different strategies you can use when hacking. You can either just blitz through the whole thing and reveal all the tiles at once. Typically the one that I'll use is I'll try and reveal all the tiles leading towards the exit pipe, which I think is probably the best one because it not only reveals pipe pieces, but will also allow you to tell what's ahead, you know, in the path that you've chosen. Because there are actually different tiles and different pipe pieces that we'll get in the later hacking, which will make it more difficult. There's only one pipe piece that makes it easier. The rest of it just gets harder and harder and harder. New achievement: hacked a vending machine. The player has successfully hacked a vending machine. And see, now that it's been hacked, we got lower prices and we get more items. So the armor-piercing pistol rounds and the bucks we didn't have earlier, we do now. So we're going to switch to our pistol, reload. And we're just going to walk around like an idiot, instead of just going straight up. Search these bodies. Jeez, look at her face. She's missing her entire left eye. Oh, look at that, a smiley face. Yay! Can you see the smiley face? I see the smiley face. She's got a smiley face on her sleeve. Okay, this I don't get. I mean, if she and the wheelchair were down the bottom, I would understand that, but I'm wondering what the hell she's doing up here. I mean, if she and the wheelchair were down the bottom, you'd assume she just went right through the railing. But why is she up here? Did she fall down and like fly back up, or what? Okay, so we're going to search this corpse. You're going to have to watch out, because in the later levels, the splicers will actually be smart enough to try and fake us out. You know, they'll pretend to be corpses, but they'll obviously not be corpses. Okay, so this is what I think is a health stage. It's kind of hard to tell, but we'll be getting working ones later on.
You promised me pretty, Simon. You promised me pretty. Now look at me. Look at me.
Okay, those are just sad. It's very depressing. We'll be finding out about exactly what the ghosts are later on, though.
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find him? Just follow the blood.
Above all, do no harm. J. Steinman. Yeah, I really believe that. And look at these works of art. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they pretty? Well, they were until Steinman got his hands on them. Higher standards.
time, I was happy enough to take off a wart or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then, when we took what we got. But with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
Okay, so that, in my opinion, is the first audio diary you get that really starts to show Steinman's fall into madness. He ceases to remember that humans are what they are. They're humans. Instead, he starts to think of them as just mounds of clay to be modeled, like statues. And I don't know why I'm not hacking this. The hacking's not working. The hacking's not working. I'm getting shot.
Remember, all them machines will short out right and proper if you hit them with electrovolts.
Okay, so you can see these new types of tiles here. These are the overload tiles. So we successfully hacked a gun turret, and there's a splicer here. Kill him, and there's another turret here. Oh, I'm tripping over my words. The machine turrets, obviously you want to try and hack them instead of destroying them, but if by accident they do end up getting destroyed, there is one little good thing about it, is that they will yield machine gun ammo. So even if they just get destroyed, there's still something good about it. And I think here I was actually talking about how you don't want to use too many of the same types of pipe pieces, because if you end up using too many of the same type, you might end up running out. And then if you need to use that pipe piece, you won't have it to use. So I recommend using a variety of ones. Machine gun rounds. Parasite expectations. Nope, I'm not going to get that. I'm going to check the cash register, duck down, away from the shooting. And I'm going to kill this splicer so that their shooting does not go over the audio recording. And look, if you see to my right, there's a corridor right there. I completely missed that room. Completely. I don't know how I do it, but I completely missed that room. Don't worry, we'll begin in the next episode. Parasite expectations.
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free, the farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
Okay, so we got another audio diary right here. Love for science.
I was at German prison camp, only 16 years old when I realized I have love for science. German doctor, he make experiment. Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him of this error, and this make him angry. But then he asks, how can a child know such a thing? I tell him sometimes I just know. He screams at me, then why tell me? Well, I said, if you are going to do such things, at least you should do them properly.
Makes sense. Steinman kills. So I don't know what this is written in. It doesn't look like blood. It might be oil. Or magic marker, maybe. But yeah, Steinman kills. Which he does kill. Okay, so this is a health station. The health stations for a price will heal up your health bar to full, or if you destroy it, will yield a free first aid kit. But obviously, if you destroy the health station, you won't be able to heal yourself up anymore. Hacking a health station will yield lower prices. Also, on top of yielding lower prices, hacking a health station will make it impossible for an enemy to use it. Because not just you who use these health stations, also the splicers will try and use them if they get hurt too much. But if they try and use a hacked health station, it will actually release a poison cloud which will harm them instead of healing them. And most of the time that will end up in their death because they're already hurt beforehand, and then the poison cloud just finishes them off. So I'm just going to look at it again before walking off. And we're going to search this pack of cigarettes. Pick up the Eve Hypo. And I think we grabbed the cigarettes, aren't we? Yes, we do. Good. And now, introducing my next missed audio diary. Right up on the wall there. I completely missed that one. I completely miss it. I think I'm too distracted by the sound of enemies. I think. I'm hoping. You got special ammo. Press D-pad to change ammo type. Press the right ammo for the right. Pick the right ammo for the right enemy. So yeah, different ammo types will be more effective against different enemies. So for example, the armor-piercing pistol ammo, or armor-piercing ammo in general, is more effective against machines such as the security turrets, the security bots, and big daddies. I think, because I think they count as armored enemies. So I think at this point I'm just hunting around for the splicer that I can hear, because you can hear one. No, I knew you. So shoot him. I'm going to blame everything on this particular splicer. He's the reason why I missed that audio diary. He is the reason. Okay, so including the like the dental practices, the facial reconstruction, all that sort of stuff. The Medical Pavilion also homes the funeral homes and the burial places. We'll be going through that there in the next episode. Okay, so by pressing the select button, you can bring up the map. So the map shows you everything in the current area. So, for example, this is the entire map for the Medical Pavilion. You can see the key down the bottom of the screen that indicates different things on the map. So, for example, the plus indicates the health station, the little girl's face shows the gallery's garden, the wrench indicates the UV vent machines, the shield indicates the bot shutdown stations, the clown face indicates the vending machines, circuited value vending machines, I think. I'm not too sure whether it also includes ammo banditos, which was in that room that I missed completely. And the little DNA string indicates the gene bank. You can press the X button to get some info on your current goal, or you can press Y to show a current hint. And I do believe I'll be showing you the other things in the select menu later on. Okay, a little tip I've got for you guys concerning the health stations is, even if you're not going to use the health station to heal yourself, hack it anyway, because as I said, enemies can actually use the health stations to heal themselves up. And if you happen to be fighting a splicer and they happen to be able to get away from you and heal themselves up at this health station, then you've got to use more ammo just to kill the enemy. Whereas if you manage to hack the health station beforehand, the health station will more often than not finish off the splicer for you. Okay, and I decided to just keep revealing tiles even though I've already got all the pieces I need, I think. No, I don't. I don't have all the pieces I need. So I'm looking for a vertical tile, I think. Yep. Okay, so I think we're getting towards the end of this episode. Yeah, we've only got about 1 or 2 more minutes left. So right ahead of us is Steinman's aesthetic ideals. So he's the surgery practitioner here in the Medical Pavilion.
With genetic modification, beauty is no longer a goal or even a a moral obligation? Do we force the healthy to live with the contagious? Do we mix the criminal with the law-abiding? Then why are the plain allowed to mingle with the fair?
He automatically assumes that he's attractive. And trust me, nowadays he's not attractive. But anyway, in the next episode we will be heading into aesthetic ideals. We'll also be picking up on next plasmid, so I hope you guys can join me for that. But we're going to end off this episode. So for now, this is StevieTheAussie signing out. Good day and goodbye.